I'm Tony Constantine, an investment advisor representative with LifeMark Securities Corp. The views that I express today are mine and do not necessarily reflect the views of LifeMark Securities Corp. Today, I'd like to address the topic of communication with you. Why am I, an investment advisor, getting into communication? Because it's important that you have good, clear communication between yourself and your advisor, and probably a good idea to have it with everybody else as well. So let's talk about communication. Uh, we learned it from the cradle, and we just take it kind of matter of fact and think everything's fine, but it could always be improved. If you don't believe that, think about two people in particular: Winston Churchill and Ronald Reagan. They were both leaders, by the way, world leaders. Um, they both used and studied grammar and rhetoric. Grammar is probably the first thing we need to be aware of, and it has been defined as the rules by which we can express our ideas in correct language and properly convey our meaning to others. Incorrect grammar, if you don't know what good grammar is, incorrect grammar merely detracts from the message and gets in the way. And we must also be aware of rhetoric, which may be called the art of using language and methods of speech and writing to attract the ear and eye and conspicuously carry thoughts to the hearts and understanding of others. Now, it's important that you think about the hearts and understanding. It's more than just conveying the idea to somebody else's mind, it's getting it under the skin, sort of, so to speak. And when you think of these definitions, they seem to imply that, well, maybe your uh, thoughts and communications have more importance than you originally thought. Also, we must bear in mind that the others are communicating with you as you are communicating with them. And in their heads, they've got a competition running between what they're going to say and what you're saying. So you want to make sure that what you say stands out and has some punch to it. For example, Winston Churchill used phrases similar to never have so few done so much for so many during the Battle of Britain, the air war with the Nazis in Germany coming over and bombing Great Britain every night. Uh, and you want to make sure that your thoughts are top of mind when the conversation or communication is over. Therefore, I suggest that you devote some time to the study of grammar and rhetoric and practice them so that you improve your communication skills so that you are understood by the people you're talking to. And, you want to make sure that you're understanding them and what their goals and objectives are in communicating with you, because they could be trying to sneak in some uh, subversive thoughts, for lack of a better term. And you want to guard your mind against subversive thoughts. Um, that being said, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, um, my contact information will be on screen in a few moments. Come back next week for our next exciting adventure in investing or whatever else, any other topic that may come up. Until then, make every day a great day.